Captain, you're on speaker.
Hey, Big Just, you on speaker, you on the radio, you live.
Okay. That makes sense because I hear myself. So I'm like, something's going on.
Everybody stand by. We've got some breaking news.
This is breaking news.
Breaking news, man. Hey, LeBron about to get that extension.
Well, he got it already.
I'm sorry, I didn't even, what'd you say?
Whoa.
Stop the tape.
Hold on. That means it's not breaking news.
No, it's not breaking news.
I was rooting for you. We were all rooting for you.
Hey, I need to work on my sources, huh?
What's all right? It just might have been late to your feed or your timeline on Facebook.
Which brings me to my next bone to pick with you right quick.
Okay.
See, you are my main source, but something happened. Can you tell me and tell us what happened?
I have a daughter.
Okay. So you're saying basically that without telling me, I'm no longer, or should I say, you're no longer my main source for entertainment and sports news.
Yeah, I'm probably not your number one source. I might have to move down the list.
Do you have any recommendations that could take your spot until, you're able to proceed?
Yeah, I would say if you, follow some of the leaders in the sports world, they're pretty reliable.
I mean, can you help us out and give me a phone number or something like that?
I don't have a phone number, but ESPN is pretty accurate.
This guy right here.
Bleacher Report is pretty accurate.
In other words, just watch TV and listen to the radio.
Yeah. If that works for you.
Now, you've been my inside guy for at least 20 years or so, correct?
Wow, yeah, that's a long time.
That's a long time. And because you have, other obligations, I heard her in the background.
Yes.
It, sounds like that's going to interrupt some things.
Yes, yeah, I'm not as consistent as I was before.
You sure? No, I'm just playing.
Shots fired.
No, you haven't been. You haven't been. Now, here's my question to you.
Okay.
How long do you expect to use that excuse?
At least 18 years minimum.
Wrong, sir. Wrong.
Okay, we're on a recorded line.
Okay, off. Good. No.
Okay.
Your supervisor could be listening to the Power Jams Wake Up Show live broadcast.
Okay. Got you.
So you want to answer that again and maybe I'll punch it in or punch it out?
Okay, yeah, maybe 18 and a half, 19 years, depending on if, this one stays at home when she goes to college. It really all depends on her endeavors after high school.
Okay, so for our listeners out there, it sounds like, I'm not trying to read into it or whatever, but you're a dad who is, you not on the bench. You in the mix. I mean, you not only diapers, but everything in between that.
Yeah, I would say so. I hope others would agree.
That's what it sounds like. Now, I can't tell you what it looks like. I don't see you much anymore, so.
How you doing?
Welcome.
Yes, sir.
Awesome.
Yes, sir. Glad to be here.
Unless I got a monitor in your home, which I don't, not yet, but I don't know what you do besides change diapers. Can you elaborate and help our listeners, especially some of the men who will be fathers soon? I mean, what's involved with being a dad who's hands-on, I would say, 24 hours a day?
Yeah. 365 days a year. That would include changing diapers, making bottles of milk, putting the child down for naps, putting the child down to go to sleep at night. Jazzy, what's the deal? Waking up with the child in the morning, breakfast, snacks, lunch, snacks, dinner, Trips to Costco for diapers, trips to Costco for baby wipes. Yeah, and entertaining them as well.
That's enough. The game is over.
Yeah, entertaining is something I believe you spend a whole lot of time. I seen the latest picture of you inside what is us guys would say a clubhouse.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that picture was sent out.
Well, you know, TMZ is not the only one with inside exposure.
Yeah, I have to talk to TMZ now that I know that there's a leak in the house.
It's not a leak, bro. It's not a leak. It's just what it's going to be for the next, well, till Jesus come get me or mom.
Got you.
You're going to have photos that are cute that are not going to get signed off on by you.
Good to know.
There's going to be some, right?
Yeah.
So, you know, this brings me to another point.
Okay.
In all that you describe, you know, your hands-onness with your daughter,
Yeah.
you still have to leave room for your wife.
Yeah, the wife comes first.
Okay, I like that. I like that. See, you talking. Let me write this down because you're the second person I heard say this week. Now, I don't know if you heard Aisha Curry, her last statement a couple of days ago. Have you heard it?
Yeah, I did hear about that.
Okay, so you're number 2. So you got, sound like your priorities in order.
Hey, that's the goal.
How did you come about? I mean, do you and Aisha read the same manual or same book? What's going on? What got you to the point where you can confess and you could say with your whole chest that, you know, hey, wife's number 1 priority?
Oh, I can't speak for what book or what manual Aisha Curry works or reads, but I know that, you know, my knowledge comes from the Bible, and that's what I follow in my lifestyle.
And so that order is, you know, there's no flexing to that.
No, that's the format.
Because, see, you named out a list of things that you do. I'm like, how do you find time to flip that? I mean, because, you know, you were basically saying, well, that's the second priority. But the first, I'm like, how do you have room for that, for the first priority?
Well, the first priority was a priority before the child was even here. So I think it's just a natural, you know, order of operations.
Ah, I like that. Natural order of operations.
Yeah.
And then I would say it's a supernatural order of operations because you are a believer in Jesus, correct?
Absolutely. Yes, sir.
Wow. Well, hey, for those, I don't know if they subscribe to your 805, give us the information how they can at least get a glimpse of what you're doing, because you are too busy to be on my show. I mean, I squeeze this time in right now. But for those who'd like to follow you and also subscribe to your podcast and everything that you do that make you just, how are we able to do that?
Yes, absolutely. You can find me at 805 Just on YouTube. That's 805 Just. Same with on Twitter as well, also known as X. You can find me at 805 Just. That's 805 Just. And then on Instagram, 805.just. That's 805.just.
Now, I got a question.
Okay.
You like that pause for dramatic purposes?
Yeah.
Let my listeners know, what is the biggest surprise of being a father that you didn't expect that part when you were on the outside looking in, when, you know, Jazzy was, you know, maybe 6 months in the womb, 7, you know, what did you not prepare for that you're like, hey, that wasn't in that manual? What is it?
I didn't know that they grew up so fast. Yeah, time flies.
That's not in the book.
No, I didn't see that in any books that I read.
Now, when you say grow up fast, your daughter is how old now?
She's a year old now.
Okay. And so you're saying that year went by pretty quick.
Right. Yeah. Went by really fast.
Wow. So for any expectant fathers, they need to know soon as touchdown happens, you better have your camera out because things about to get going fast.
Yeah, that's for sure. Take as many pictures and videos as possible, and get your photo albums ready, and really enjoy all the moments because they age as soon as they land.
Wow. This will be my last question.
All
and
right.
I'll land the plane after this, okay?
Okay.
Unless we have some turbulence when you answer this question.
All right.
If we have some turbulence.
Stop! Stop the bus!
You know what the airplane normally does when there's turbulence and they're trying to land, right?
Right.
They got to make another lap,
Gotcha.
right?
Yes.
What could have better prepared you in your fatherhood? And, I'll put it on me. How could I have better prepared you? Because, I wasn't all that in a bag of chips. I'm sure I missed some corners. How could I have better prepared you for these days that you're now living?
I don't feel that there was any lack in my being raised. I feel like I was prepared for being a parent and a father.
That is correct.
You won! You did it!
Hi, y'all. Answer. Done deal.
You passed the test. I knew you would. I just knew you would.
Great answer.
Okay, great.
Wasn't that lovely?
Power Jams. The Wake Up Show.
Powerjams.org. POWERJAMZ.org.